Welcome to the Lifestyle Expansion Blueprint, where we dive deep into the mind, body, and soul of success. I'm your host, Gray, and here we believe that true growth begins from within. Whether you're seeking personal transformation, professional elevation, or simply looking to expand your life's possibilities, you're in the right place. Together, we'll explore the strategies, insights, and metaphysical principles that empower you to manifest the life you truly desire. So take a deep breath. Open your mind, and let's embark on this journey of expansion. Your next level begins now. Let's open it up with a short prayer, and then I'll get right into it. Okay. Divine source of all that is, we call upon your infinite wisdom to guide us in our quest for growth and manifestation. May the steadfastness of our faith, the unwavering consistency of our actions, and the diligence of our hard work harmonize with the universal vibrations, creating a conduit for our deepest aspirations to materialize. Let each breath we take fill us with the courage to confront our challenges and the strength to persevere. May our collective energy resonate with the frequency of success and the rhythm of transformation. In this sacred gathering, let us affirm that our journey is not solitary, but shared. As we uplift each in our individual and collective endeavors. May the fruits of our labor be a testament to our commitment to our empowerment and a reflection of the divine spark that resides within each of us. As we close this invocation, let us carry forth the energy of this moment, infused with faith, consistency, and hard work, into each facet of our lives and manifesting our highest potential. So it is, and so shall it be. All right, so I'm gonna kind of pick up on where we left off last week when we talked about manifestation and how to master that using our faith. And the topic of my talk today is harnessing your divine essence, the triad of faith, consistency, and hard work in manifestation. So today we'll embark upon this profound exploration of how we, as a physical manifestation of the divine, can harness our intrinsic God power to manifest our dreams, ambitions, and goals. Within us lies a reservoir of divine potential, a spark of the cosmos, waiting to be ignited through faith, consistency, and hard work. Today we're going to delve into this sacred triad that guides us in the natural realm, transforming the ethereal into tangible, the dreams that we have into our reality. So we'll start with faith, the foundation of manifestation. Divine connection. Faith is the unshakable belief in the unseen, the trust that the divine plan that the universe has for each of us is what it is. It is acknowledging our oneness with the cosmos, understanding that we are extensions of the divine essence. We are in fact fragments of God in physical form. So the very same way that God he conceived creation, conceived this universe within his God mind, and then spoke in order to cast what I would consider a spell of creation. Our words are powerful even in the breakdown of the letters, and that's why they call it spelling. It's literally casting a spell when we use our words. In the Bible, we refer to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John as the gospel or God's spell. We are intrinsically magical beings, and we have to be able to tap into that essence in order to utilize our true power. And we do that through cultivating our faith, because we have to first believe that we are magical beings, that we have access to that power before we can actually begin to harness it. So to cultivate faith is to deepen our spiritual roots, connecting with our higher selves and the universal consciousness. It is through meditation, prayer, and contemplation that we strengthen our faith, aligning our desires with the divine will. Yet again, there's that word, alignment. We have to be in alignment with the will of God in order to access the trueness of that power. And it is not an easy thing to do, because oftentimes we want to do what our flesh wants us to do, but our spirit is more easily aligned with that of God, with the Spirit of God. And that is because it is, in fact, what was created in the image of divine source. So in aligning our faith and cultivating our faith, the goal ultimately is to see our faith in action, and true faith transcends mere belief. It is active. It propels us forward, guiding our steps even when the path is obscured. Faith instills in us the courage to pursue our dreams, anchoring us in the divine assurance that what we seek is seeking us. Last week and prior times in this room, I've said to speak what you seek until you see what you've said. That is a statement that is powered and drenched in faith. In your mind, you've seen this thing that you want. It's already there. You already have it. And you speak it aloud in an effort to manifest it, to put it into the universe, to plant a seed. And that seed is the thing that you desire. Then your faith has to work over time to know that that seed is going to germinate into the thing that you've said. So you speak what you seek, because you seek it because you saw it first in your head and you're like, that's mine. Where is it? Until you see what you said you saw in your mind. And it's a tongue twister, indeed. But it is the most effective way to utilize and good morning, Cookie, to utilize and empower your faith. So again, true faith transcends mere belief. It is active. Faith should be a verb, y'all. It's active. It propels us forward, guiding our steps even when the path is obscured. Faith instills in us the courage to pursue our dreams, anchoring us in the divine assurance that what we seek is seeking us. Speak what you seek until you see what you've said. But we've got to do it with consistency. Consistency is the rhythm of manifestation. Let's talk about the power of rituals, because what are rituals but consistent activities that we do with a greater purpose? Consistency in our thoughts, actions, and intentions set the rhythm for manifestation. Like the consistent waves of the ocean shaping the shore, our persistent efforts shape our reality. Consistency. So when we were a kid, we were always told to say our prayer. A lot of us, to say our prayers at night before we go to bed. It was take a bath, put on your pajamas, brush your teeth, say your prayers, go to sleep. Those are rituals. We all have them. It may be even broken down to how you put on your shoes and tie them the same way every time. It might be, I saw a movie a long time ago when the friar or a monk or what have you I can't remember what that movie was, but he was telling his one of his parishioners that the way he remembers things before he leaves the house is with the signifying of the cross. And he'll when the Catholic priest are blessing you, they'll bless you with the sign of the cross. And he said that the top was spectacles, the bottom was testicles, the left was wallet, the right was watch. So he said spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. And that was how he remembered to have everything he needed when he left the house. Rituals. It's very ritualistic. We all have a ritual in the morning where some of us get up at 6:30 and go into the affirmation room and then come in here at 7:45, and some of us are still hugging their pillow at 6:30, speaking for myself. And at 7:40, oftentimes if we don't have to take our child to school, we're just getting up to come into the room to participate. Rituals. We all have and so those rituals, in fact, create a rhythm that can be utilized in our manifestation. Because if we know that we have to speak what we seek until we see what we said, then that becomes ritualistic in itself. Another facet in developing this rhythm is alignment with the cosmic rhythms. Consistency is more than consistency is not mere repetition. It is aligning our actions with the rhythms of the universe. It is the daily dedication to our goals, the steadfast commitment to our growth that harmonizes our energy with the flow, with the cosmic flow. One of the things I like to do in the morning when I start my day is, sit quietly on the edge of my bed and meditate for 15 minutes. I am calibrating my spirit for the day ahead. I am getting my mind right. I am prepping myself for what may come. On a day like today, where I'm leading the room, I typically do that before we come into the room. Other days I may do it and utilize the vibrations of this room as frequency in order to set my intentions for the day. But oftentimes it is, in fact, that simple. Is just setting your intentions and aligning yourself with the cosmic flow of the universe. The next step is building momentum. Each consistent step, no matter how small, builds momentum. Like the gradual rise of the sun, our consistent efforts illuminate our path, bringing us closer to our aspirations. Anything you do a little bit at a time, every day, all the time, is going to bring you closer to a specified goal. There's no other way around it. You could have the worst business idea known to man. If you get up in the morning every day and you do it consistently, without fail, piece by piece, bit by bit, you will in fact reach your goal. It may not be pretty. It may not feel good. It may be arduous. However, you'll get there just because of the consistency and the hard work and the belief that you can. Sometimes, a few weeks ago, Christina did a topic in here, and I think the title was the Lulu is the Salulu. Oftentimes, our delusion is what powers us into unreal heights. The elevation can be mind-boggling, just based on believing that we can. So let's see, this is the part that nobody really likes to talk about, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. We talked about faith, we talked about consistency, and it is a triad. Hard work. The physical manifestation of our divine will. The first part about hard work is transmuting energy. If hard work is the physical manifestation of our inner divine will, it is through action that we transmute our thoughts and desires into physical form, co-creating with the universe. That's the thing about physical manifestation, about being a physical manifestation of a much higher, more ethereal being. When a spirit manifests itself in the 3D, it can walk through walls, it can bump into counters and walk through them, it can walk through people. Where in our 3D, in our physical, everything we do is physically taxing. Whether it's difficult, whether it's something that gets us winded, whether it's like those sprints that Slay is doing this morning, or a walk in the park that means or sitting on the couch watching TV. You are doing that in the physical. It requires energy. The amount of energy is relative to the activity in mind, but it requires our energy. And when our energy is low, then we're not as productive. When our energy is being put into something less valuable, we're stressing about something, we're worried, we're losing focus because we're distracted. When our energy is divided in that way, then it impacts our physical effectiveness and our ability to fully manifest the things that we desire. So transmuting that energy is important. The sanctity of labor. In our toil, there is sanctity. It is a form of worship, an expression of our divine essence. Through hard work, we honor the God or goddess within us, bringing forth the fruits of our spiritual labor into the material world. I'm not picking on you, Slay, but I'm gonna do it again because she's out here running. She's working on something. She's got goals, and it takes putting her hand to those weights or putting those sneakers on that treadmill and running. It requires physical activity, and the more intense that physical activity is, the more results are achieved. There is sanctity in that. There's something spiritual about it, even though it's something that we're doing in the physical. It's almost as if to say, Source gave us this vessel, this temple, and we are supposed to be guardians or custodians of this temple. It is our jobs to maintain it. It is our jobs to put the work into building it up and making it sturdy and strong, and having a powerful foundation, strengthening our core. All of these things are laborious tasks in order to achieve them. But it's almost as if we're showing thanks for being gifted the temple to begin with by taking care of something that we were given. Just being good stewards over the gifts that Source has given us, one of which is by taking care of this physical temple. The same way you would take care of your car, the same way you clean your house, the same way your desk could be neat at work in order to create not only organization in the physical, but a mental organization, if you will. It's almost like compartmentalizing things in your mind. There's order, and that order it makes the hard work, right? Lastly, within the concept of hard work is overcoming obstacles. Hard work is the crucible through which we transform challenges into opportunities. It is the fire that refines us, molding us into vessels capable of holding our manifested dreams. How are you going to visualize yourself walking out of the Clearport, private airport, onto the runway, climbing up the stairs into your private jet, when your ass can't walk? because you haven't been taking care of this vessel that we were given. There's no way that some of our dreams will be achievable without the hard work of taking care of this body in order to be able to be present, fully present in those dreams that we're manifesting. So I'm going to repeat the statement that hard work is the crucible through which we transform challenges into opportunities. Running that mile is an opportunity to increase your endurance. Doing that live on Facebook or Instagram is an opportunity to increase your followers and to increase your reach to your people. Launching that class is an opportunity to expand the minds and the understanding of the people who have chosen to be a part of your community. All of these things that we do on a regular basis are opportunities for something bigger, especially if we're being intentional about the things that we're doing. And our intentions are targeted towards those dreams. In conclusion, the triad of faith, consistency, and hard work is not merely a formula for success. It is a spiritual practice, a way of living that aligns us with our divine essence. As we navigate the natural realm, let us remember we are co-creators with the universe, endowed with God power to manifest our deepest aspirations. Embrace the sacred triad and watch your dreams, ambitions, and goals materialize, guided by the divine light within you. Let us carry this knowledge in our hearts, embarking on our journeys with the conviction that through faith, consistency, and hard work, we are not just reaching for our dreams, we are realizing our divine destiny. And with that, I'll end and say namaste. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Lifestyle Expansion Blueprint. My hope is that you're leaving with new insights and the tools to help you craft the life you envision. Remember, your blueprint for success is already within you. It just needs to be unlocked. If this episode resonated with you, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who's ready to expand their life. Until next time, I'm Gray. Keep building, keep growing, and always stay in alignment with your highest self.